Men in relationships, when did the ugly best friend try and get in the way? My fiance's plus-sized friend cheated on the only man that would look at her. Now, it's ruining my engagement. I need to get this off my chest. I feel like I'm going insane. My fiancée Sarah and I have known each other for about 6 years, and we just recently got engaged last year. Our wedding is scheduled to take place in just 2 months, and I just witnessed something that is making me feel like I'm making a huge mistake. A month ago, Sarah and I were taking a rare opportunity to relax at home. She was in the kitchen making dinner while I was out back working on one of my projects. I came back into the house to get a drink, and saw Sarah talking on speakerphone. I could tell by her voice that it was her beluga friend Jessica. Jessica was an idiot, and had a disgusting attitude towards practically everything. She hadn't graduated high school, yet wanted to be with a 6'4" jacked male making $200K a year. Ridiculous, I know. When I first walked in, I didn't quite know what they were talking about, but then something caught my ear. I heard Jessica say that she was planning to leave her boyfriend, and that she had been cheating on him for over a year. I was appalled, and disgusted. Her boyfriend was one of the only men that gave her the time of day, and yet she cheated on him. Sarah, on the other hand, was super supportive. I remember a distinct "Yas queen, you go girl slay" coming from her mouth. It made me want to puke. It's hard to believe that she was acting like that when she makes Nick Avocado look skinny. Here's the worst part. Jessica was asking Sarah if she would help cover for her, since her boyfriend was coming home in an hour, and Sarah agreed. I was shocked. If she was willing to cover up for her friend's affair, what's stopping her from covering up her own affair? After a couple days, I haven't spoken to her about what I overheard. I don't think she knows I heard her conversation, but I guarantee she would have the same opinion even if I confronted her. I don't know what she sees in Jessica, besides her high blood pressure. I just feel overwhelmed. 2 weeks ago, I confronted Sarah. I told her that I thought what she was doing was totally immoral, and completely disgusting. She got really mad, and told me it was none of my business, saying that I shouldn't have been eavesdropping in the first place. Around this time, Jessica happened to be coming over to our house to visit, presumably to scheme her way out of trouble. She arrived in the middle of our fight and immediately took Sarah's side. She kept going on about how her boyfriend never made her happy, and that he was a useless male who didn't deserve anything in life. Was this ogre really serious? I got really mad that she was talking about this nice guy like this, and I flipped. He's a useless man? You didn't even graduate high school. You live off your parents' money, and you don't have a job or an education. You haven't studied a single day in your life, and the only thing you've ever memorized is the McDonald's menu. Both Jessica and my girlfriend stood there speechless, and I left. I took the car and went for a long drive. Sarah started blowing up my phone saying that I was totally out of line, and that we were through. I told her that was fine, and that I had planned on breaking up with her anyways. I didn't really care at this point, I just wanted them to stop barking at me. Later that day, I tracked down Jessica's boyfriend's phone number through social media, and sent him a message. I told him everything that had happened, how Jessica had been cheating on him, and I sent screenshots of Sarah and I's messages as proof to him. He sent me a message back saying he figured something was up, since she hadn't asked him for Burger King money in a while. He figured she must have had someone else paying for her food now. I let him know that Sarah and I had also broken up, and he apologized, thinking it was his fault. I told him it wasn't and that I had planned on breaking up with her as soon as I overheard their conversation. I still talk to Jessica's ex, and we've become good friends. I haven't heard much from Sarah, but her parents did send me messages asking why I'd called off the wedding. I told them what happened, and they apologized for getting upset. I got some compensation for the wedding from them, and we still talk from time to time. As for Honey Boo Boo, the man she cheated on her boyfriend with left her after she spent $2,000 on Uber Eats in a single night with his card. He took her to small claims court, and got the money back while also landing her fat butt with a theft charge. She spent 3 nights in the county prison, and now she's unable to get a job. I haven't felt this giddy in years.